It's so good to see all of you today. I am Marty Whitney with ARTitude Adjustment, and I always have problems with my cameras because I'm not very technical, but I'm going to look at all of you and see what you're saying. So if you make some comments, I'll know whether I'm doing it right or wrong. Just give me 1 second and we'll get this set up. We're in Carabel, Florida. This is on the west coast of Florida. If you're familiar with the geography of Florida, it's kind of like in the armpit of Florida. So, another thing that they call it is the Forgotten Coast. Carabel is like a fishing village, and it's a beautiful area. We are right on the water. I'll try to show you where we are before we end, but today what we're doing is we are, hey, there you are, so I can see your comments now. So go for it. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to do that. We just arrived here, so we've hardly had time to set up, and so it was kind of like on edge about being able to start. I think I told you on Friday, which was the last time we were together, just finishing the sunflower pillow, hand-painted pillow, that we're going to do acid etching today. And the reason I thought I would do it today, this isn't kind of like this isn't really a painting class, it's more of a gift-giving class, because acid etch dishes are really nice after you etch them. They're just a plain old Pyrex dish once you start. And I think you can see how I've etched this one. It says gather. The one that we're going to do today says blessed. But the first thing you do whenever you start working with acid etching is to get your safety glasses. These are mine. I hope you like them a lot. I know the reflection is on them. I did a little bit of work on them. They were plain old ugly safety glasses. So please decorate your glasses. We don't want anybody to see us with plain old glasses. So this is the dish. It comes with a top, which makes it very nice. And it also, looking good. Thank you, Marcia. Hey, Yaya. Hey, Savannah. Hey, Roz. And I almost forgot about y'all sitting over there in Peanut Gallery. So what we're going to do first is clean it. But very important is to clean your dish, because it could have oils from your fingers or whatever. Oh, I was going to tell you too. You get these dishes at, where did I get it? Bell's Outlet. I've gotten them at TJ Maxx. Wherever they are under $7 or $8, you got yourself a nice little gift. So anyway, the other thing that you want to use is gloves. Now, I always put my gloves on my non-dominant hand. I'm a lefty, so put your gloves on here. The etching cream is called Armor Etching Cream, and it is it will hurt you. It'll put a hurting on you. But once it comes in contact with water, it's neutralized. So you want to make sure that the alcohol or the water or whatever is off of your dish before you get started. Now, I apply this with a popsicle stick. This isn't just a popsicle stick. This is a designer popsicle stick. I forgot to put a jewel on this one, but most of mine have a rhinestone on them. Okay, this is the dish that we're going to do. I have washed it in the dishwasher last night, but it could be dirty. I don't know. I also put it in a bag after that, but I wanted to show you how you can do it. I use 91% alcohol. which is pretty good alcohol, but you don't drink it. And hi Jane, hey Teresa. I'm so glad y'all are here. And what we're doing now, I'm gonna see if I can put my camera down here. Oh, can you see me now? Look. Okay, this is, it's not turned right. You know what happens when you start fiddling with it. Nope, wrong way. Okay, I'm gonna put this up a little bit. There. Now you can see I'm overwhelmed by alcohol fumes at the moment. Okay, now I've done this in several classes. One I used my silhouette and we did monograms. That was adorable. If any of you are in here who were in that class, just raise your hand. I see you back there. Don't be shy. Okay, now I'm just cleaning this out. Now, oh, the ones that I did on the silhouette, I was able to do a reverse image. That meant I could put it on the outside of the dish, and so it didn't have to be etched on the inside of the dish. But I tell you, once this is etched, it will not come off. Are these glasses bothering you? I'll take them off for just a second. Once these glasses, once the glass is etched, it will not come off. I'm not going to leave it on there that long, and all you do is rinse it off with water. So just be careful not to get the etching cream on yourself. It will smart. Now, I haven't ever done it, but just don't do it. Okay, now I'm going to, hey Meg, okay, I'm going to get, when I came in, I put my stencil over here, so I've got to just excuse myself for 1 second to get my stencil. The stencil is going to be one I've used a lot. Now look, I could use this one. This is one that I had from a class. Now this one, I could do this one and give it to Savannah probably. This is because it's an anchor. You still on there? You still there, Savannah? Okay, I'm gonna do this for Savannah because they have a boat and they just got back from catching lobster and what else? Mahi. And if I give her this dish, she might send it home with some fresh fish for me. Don't let it fold up on you. And I'm just going to put it on the inside of this. You notice I'm not real careful about where I'm placing it. Some people may get out a ruler and measure it, and let me put it so you can see it. And I'm just going to put it down here, and then I'm going to get a little tool. I'm not kidding, I'm still out of breath. And it's 92 degrees here. Okay, I'll get a tool. This will be good enough. Y'all still there? Okay, I'm gonna get a tool, push this back a little bit, and I'm just gonna get some air bubbles out of here, because you don't want this etching cream to go underneath and ruin your stencil. Now I'm using a stencil that is a very popular stencil company. I don't know whether I'm supposed to mention it, but this is Chalk Couture. And when I put this on there, I'm just going to leave it about 5 minutes. I've left them on there for 15, 20 minutes before. How you going to like that, Savannah? Is that too crooked? Nope. That is for the boat, man. Okay, we have neighbors coming in right now. I'm going to shake it up a little. I haven't used this etching cream in about a year, I don't think, maybe before then. But you keep it forever and ever. And when you go see, I think I paid quite a bit of money for this bottle. You don't have to buy this big a bottle, but if you put an excess on your project, all you do is just put it back in there. So that had a little bit of stuff on the outside, and I didn't want it big old clumps to be there. It's going to be fine if you do it on the inside, but if I had my silhouette, I would be putting the stencil on the outside on the bottom. I also put my monogram on, where's my designer? My designer, there it is, there it is. Okay, now all we do, I've shaken it up, but I want you to see how I apply this. Can you everybody see it? Okay. Can you see it now? Can you see it now, Meg? Let me get my glove off. I've got to do a surgery here. Mine is telling me that you are seeing everything. Nope. Okay. Hold on. One. There. Now can you? Yes. Are y'all cheering for me? You cheering me? We just see your face. Now you see the project, don't you? Do you see it now? See it there? You see it now? Now you can see it, can't you, Melanie? I'm waiting. I'll wait forever. Now you can see it, can't you? Am I split? There. It's coming. There's a little delay. Nope. This is really single screen of me. Okay, we're going to take this and put it there, and I'm going to bomb this. No. How about that? How about that? That's strange. That is very strange. No change. I'm going back home. I ain't got time. I've worked with this so much. Channel A and B. How about that? How about that? Just, yes. You see it? Yes? Is that yes? Yes? Oh, I see it even. Oh, well, man, let me put these safety glasses back on before something happens. Now, I hope it doesn't go off. Oh, y'all have been so patient. Maybe it's the heat that did it to me. Oh, it went back. It's there. I know it is. Okay. So I know it's going to come up. I've got a little bit of a delay, but I know it's coming up. I know it is. I know it is. Okay. So it may have been that I inhaled too many of the fumes from, see? That's what I want you to see. See? See? I can see that I have, it's my age. I know it is. Okay, it should be coming up. You should be seeing a split screen any second. Told you? Told you. Okay, this is the etching cream. It's kind of white and it looks like the kind of paste you used to eat while you were in school. And what I'm going to do is just put it down here in globs. I told you, you know, you could like, there are people outside. My husband is helping these people park, our friends. And it is a little bit loud. Would y'all please hold it down out there? Okay. I'm going to just put this on here, globby. See it, just globs. But it looks like we're wasting it. We're not going to waste it at all. I just want to make sure that I have got everything. Split screen. Why? My. Meg, you have been the most patient. How are your dogs? Meg had to take her dogs to the doctor. It isn't raining here yet, but it's going to, I can tell. Okay, I'm going to finish applying this, and then I want to know if you have any questions. Not about me, my mental ability right now, because this is really stressful. But I'm going to catch on to this camera thing. Oh, did I say hello, Melanie? You really helped me out today. Savannah, are you still there? Okay, you can hear me okay, can't you? Yeah, okay. Now, that is all there is to it. You don't have to do anything else. Now, I can clean off the designer stick because you know they're hard to come by. And in about 5 minutes, I'm going to take the rest of the globby stuff up and I'm going to put it back in the container. So I'll just close this off for right now. It's 3:19. I'm just going to wait a few minutes because you have the idea. So tell me, do you have any questions about good dogs happy? Okay, can you put it on outside so food doesn't collect? Absolutely. Yeah, I would prefer to put my stencils on backwards, like and the food will not collect on this. It's, even though it's etched, you're not going to be able to remove the etching. The food, the etching on the outside is my preference. If I were using a Cricut, or I had an like a reverse stencil, that's where I would put it. When I did silhouette monograms, that's what I did. I put the monograms on the end right here, so everybody could see whose it was. Now, I saw someone put a stencil on there. It really wasn't funny to me. It says, "You've just been poisoned," and that's what you see when you finish the dish. Mine says something like, "Oh, anchors away," and I have one that says, this is an example. We have Thanksgiving coming up and Christmas, so family activities. So if your neighbor, you're stuck with, I want to give somebody something for Christmas, but I'm not sure what it is. You could do the make them a dish or a salad or a chicken pot pie, and then they have that forever and they'll never forget you. So, technology is frustrating. Because did you notice I only pushed 100 buttons? Yeah. But after that, it's really not that bad. And it did that all last week, and I just can't accept all the responsibility for that. Now, we have another, this is a short class. I think, if I do something else, it would probably be with a wine glass, a vase, or a vase, whichever one you want to say. Or it might be let me see, I've seen I've seen so many really nice examples of things, but the hardest decision is coming up with the stencil design. And look at me peeking at you underneath this foam thing. I can put this up. It's like can't get it up. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any questions? Will the etching, oh yes, it'll wash off. This is a reusable transfer. If I were using a silhouette, no, I would not wash it off. I just take it off. But I've used the, this is an adhesive. This is an adhesive. I hate to do this in front of y'all. It's supposed to not happen to me. But you can tell, I went 200 and something miles today, and it did something. Tomorrow we'll be here for a couple of days, and then we'll be moving on westward. Halloween candy dish. Oh my gosh, with a witch. There's lots of stencils there. Okay, I'm going to take this. Give it one more minute. I'm going to, Halloween, that is an adorable idea. And you really don't have to spend that much for the plain glass. Just be careful, don't get it on your hands. Use a glove. You might use some safety glasses. Oh, for those of you who don't know me, those are safety glasses. I'm just using them for this. And hi, April. We're just about finished, but what I'm going to start doing is, I don't know whether this is ready or not, but I'm going to start taking the etching cream off. It could be, I've left the etching cream on 20 minutes and it didn't matter. I forgot about it. And I came back, but see how cost effective the etching cream is, because I'm seeing some bubbles in that thing. You just have a very thin layer when all ends up. Now, I'm seeing an air bubble in the stencil. That's okay. You know what? If that didn't turn out, it might be an anchor with the word blessed through the middle of it. That's, don't ever say I boo-booed. Okay, now I'm going to take the stencil off. And what I do whenever I take the stencil off is to wash it with hot soapy water. It neutralizes so that I'm in my RV, so it neutralizes so that my husband isn't get angry if all of our pipes are eaten up, because it won't happen. And then I'm going to put it in the dishwasher to make sure it gets good and clean. So anyway, I'm going to be covered here. So if my friend Savannah's still on here, I might give her an anchor dish. Oh, looks like we have liftoff, Houston. Can you see it coming out? Okay. Now, so there's still some etching cream on there. I can see it. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but let me lift it up. I'm going to put this out of my way. I didn't even know I had an anchor. Let me just wash this off a second. So that is neutralized, and now for, hi Jim. Yes, and I'm glad you came in, Jim, because men come to my class all the time. In fact, my last class was, what was it? It was painting, not the online classes, but it was painting, forget what it was, but he was with the Canadian Embassy. So how about that? Is that, hello? I have really smart people that come to my class. Yes. Anyway, this has turned out to be a beautiful project, but it needs to be washed. I need to take some of the toxic things off of it. And we're going to do some other projects. I've got to go shopping in the little town of Carabel. I'm sure that they have lots of things that we can etch. If you find something, and you know, I'd recommend that you look for the etching cream, that you get your safety glasses going, that you get some gloves, and enjoy yourself. Remember, I do fun art, not fine art. What do you think about that? I'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Unless something happens, I will announce it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Y'all have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.